What's going on, everybody? It's Vinny with Behave, and today is March 25th. It's actually a Monday. I got all dressed up to do it yesterday, and I came out here, went to light my smoker, and it started to rain. So we kind of got a little bit rained out, but we're here. We're about to do an inspection. I don't know if you could see. Um, We've got a pretty decent orientation flight, it looks, coming from the original first hive. Um, I've had a few really good orientation flights, some of which, frankly, I thought were swarms, coming from the rescue hive. And the last time we did an inspection, we found out that I accidentally took the queen from the original hive when I did my split. Now, I've come to realize that that's technically what I should have done, so the queen feels like she left the original hive. But that wasn't my intention, frankly. And I'm not sure if that one is got a laying queen at this point in time. I would tend to think so because I did see queen cells. We do have orientation flights, so they're going through their cycle, but I don't know positively if there is. So I'd like to try and lay eyes on her if we can. I don't know how froggy I'm feeling, but I wanted to move the hives off of those wire spools so I could, one, potentially, add another box, whether it be today or when the time comes, but also so I can not come home and find, a ton of bees laying on the floor in a pile. That would be a sad day. We do have a couple of boxes here with a bunch of frames in case we need to shift anything around. And then over on the bench there, I do have some sugar water that I had made up yesterday, put in a bunch of containers so I could put it in the house overnight. And we are going to fill up the feeders one more time. I would like this to be the last time that I'm filling the feeders up, but that's all going to depend on them. We also do have a lot of frames that still need to be drawn out. So I kind of want to give them a little bit of extra energy while they do that. But I don't want to end up taking honey that was made out of sugar water. I want that to come from the flowers, of course. I do have some ground up pollen over here, just as a little supplement. And I did make a dry pollen feeder that I think I'll show you later out of some PVC scraps that I had from work that we were throwing out. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty content with how that came out. But let's light the smoker and let's get this show on the road. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Now, one thing that I do want to just point out about my smoker is the last inspection, I put a big roll of burlap in here and used that as my smoker fuel. Well, I have a roll of the metal kind of tape that you use for HVAC. And when I'm done with my smoker, I try to make it a practice to cover the smoker so it kind of snuffs out the fire. And I still had a huge piece of burlap in here from the last time. So I just put a few pieces of some dried up palm leaves, and we're still cooking off the last batch of fuel. I think we should probably put a little bit more flame to this. Don't melt the bee suit. Oh wow, they are doing their thing right now over there. All right, let's go see what we got going on. So I don't know if you could see, there is quite a bit of action right there. There are a lot of drones in that colony right there. Let's put the bee bucket there. Let's just give them a couple little puffy puffs. See if I learn from my mistake by trying to melt my plastic pallet by putting my smoker down on it. That's a piece of marble there. That should do well with the heat. All right. Hello, ladies. One thing I do want to point out is, oh, there they are. If you follow along or have watched any of the other videos, you'll notice I've got different gloves on. And that's because I tried to wash my gloves with in the dishwasher. And, you know, I know it's crazy, but they don't like being washed in the dishwasher. All right, so we're just going to put the top cover there. We do seem to have bees in the top box, not really too many. And it does not appear that they're drawing too much out up top. I've got these 2 frame bars. I'm going to put those down so when I take my hive body off, I'm not putting it right on that pallet, and hopefully that'll stop so many of them from getting squished, or as many of them, I should say. Okay. Oh, just dropped my hive tool. It's pretty propolis on, which is, at least for these girls, definitely par for the course, from what I've noticed. Hello, ladies. All right, so we're just gonna set that there. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna employ our smoker, and then I will go and check your angle and make sure you guys can still see everything. So we're gonna take that queen excluder and just pop that right there. Smoke my hands a little bit. Okay, let's adjust you guys so you can get a little bit better view. Sorry, hope nobody got seasick there. All right, now we're cooking. One thing I am gonna do too is I'm gonna just put this box and this box over yonder. Now I could put my frame holder right there. I could drop those frames in there when I'm ready. All right. So there are a lot of bees in here, I will say. Quite a few. Well, that's got to be a, good sign, at least. And just smoke them down a little bit. Smoke my face a little bit. Hopefully not too much. I hear oxygen's decent. All right, guys, let's jump on in there and take a look. Okay, so I'm just breaking this first frame loose, trying not to roll too many of them. See, I need to invent a frame grabber that can grab the frames and keep a constant grip, because I like the frame grabber, but if you watch my videos when I dropped the frame with the queen and killed my queen, it was because I lost my grip on it. All right, so over here we've got capped honey there. So that's all honey that's ready. We also have a bunch of capped honey here on this side. And we've got all that comb that they've started to build out, which is beautiful. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this on our frame holder. And we're just going to set that aside for right now. Now we're going to carefully just kind of scooch this one over like that. And just to keep everybody informed, we are in Port St. Lucie, Florida. And over here we've got a bunch of capped brood. I am being mindful. Sorry, I stopped short there. I didn't know if that was Mama. We actually, that's a queen cell right here, guys. Let me show you. Spin this around. So that's a queen cell right there on the bottom. And that is a closed queen cell. So I would imagine there very well might be a queen in there cooking. So we're going to be very careful. We're going to put that frame right back in, and I'm going to slide it over a little bit. And now let's come over here and let's break out let's break out, or break loose, I should say, the next one. I'll give them a little bit more smoke. I have seen some people use sugar water in a spray bottle, and apparently that makes them feel the need to have to. Oop, didn't want to do that. That was too rough. The propolis popped, and that was way too rough. But with the sugar water, my understanding is they then need to, or feel the need to, clean themselves off. Okay, so here we've got they're working on drawing that out, as we can see that. Lots of drones down there. Now, for those of you who might not know, drones are the male bees who their only job in the hive is to mate. Those are drones all there. Now, drones in the hive is not necessarily a bad thing. It is a sign of a good, healthy hive. But if there are too many drones, that could also be a sign of a drone-laying worker or a hopelessly queenless hive. But we see that we've got a swarm cell in there. We've got a queen cell, and that is a good thing. So let's pop that one back in. Let's shift this one over, and see what we got going on. They're not the most thrilled right now, I will admit. And I think I kind of mollywopped one right there. Probably doesn't help my standing with the hive. So just smoking them down real quick. All right, so we've checked these two. We broke this next one loose. Let's all right, so she's loose. She's ready. Let's carefully lift this one out. Now, I've got some capped honey on this side at the top. We've got honey in the cells. We've got some drone brood scattered in between. Some regular brood, or, regular worker larva. So I'm just spinning this frame around real quick. Again, a lot of drone brood there, some capped honey at the top. I don't see mama on this one. There you guys go. Okay, hold on. So something I missed on this one. Right there on the bottom. That is another queen cell. All right, so let's put this one back in. Let's scooch it over a little bit. I think I'm actually going to scooch all these over a little bit. Okay, we checked this one. This was the one we just pulled. So we are going to scooch that one over. Oh, just squished one. They did not like that. Okay. Carefully trying to take the next frame up and out. Now on this one, we've got some capped honey again. We see some glistening in the cells, so they're filling those up. We do have some drone brood as well. Capped honey. You see that glistening? That is the nectar that they're going to turn into honey. I don't see any swarm cells on this particular frame. However, there darn sure are some on the next. At least one. So that's a good thing. That means that they're doing their job, because frankly, I was looking on Tractor Supply thinking I was going to have to order me a new mama. Because I didn't know if I took... Well, I couldn't have taken all the eggs out because there was so much brood and so many eggs in this box. This queen that I put over into the split hive, or the third hive, was really doing great. She was working. And but I was nervous that, maybe I screwed up and I left them without a way to make a queen, which, definitely is not something that you want to do. That might also explain the temperament that these ladies have had, because they've not been, they've not been aggressive. But they just haven't been the most happy. So this is a heavy frame, so I'd imagine that side probably has some decent honey. Yeah, I would say so. And then on this side, I've got 1, 2, 3 swarm cells, one of which is open on the bottom. So I don't know if mama's already out and there's just I don't know if mama's out or what's going on. I haven't seen her. I do know, virgin queens can be a little bit more tricky to spot. You see that there? And then let me just come around here. You see that one right there? And you got those two. That looks like 2 of them together to me. So there's quite a bit of action going on here with this hive. And to my pleasant surprise, because I did not think that they were... I just didn't think that I left them in the right position to properly make a queen. I am really glad to see that that's not correct. And, in actuality, this hive is slamming right now with ladies. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift all these frames over individually, because that's probably the best idea. Back over that way. I think that I'm looking at another queen cell over here, frankly. Okay, shift this one over again. And then I'm going to put the frame that's on the frame holder back. Come on, lady, move. All right. So we're gonna close this up. I am gonna take the this box off just for a minute and put some 1-to-1 sugar water into the feeder. Give them a little bit of extra energy to try and draw out some of these frames still, especially in my honey super. All right, push that over a little bit more. There we go. There are lots of queen cells in here. Let me know what you guys think. Should I be leaving all these queen cells just in here and let them just, battle royale it? Or should I be taking them out? Should I be killing a couple myself, say the scary word? For right now, I'm going to leave these sons of guns in here, or daughters of guns, technically. But if I should be taking them out, let me know. But it is quite obvious that they are doing exactly what they need to, which is definitely a beautiful thing. All right, so let's crack open these two boxes. We'll split them because we need to get access to the feeder, and I'm going to shift this just a little bit, and then I am going to put some smoke up in there too. Okay, so let's pull this box off. Holy shit, this is heavy. Let's put this box over here. Can you guys still see? Probably not. Nope. Now you can. All right, guys. So let's hurry up. Let's put this back together so we can get these girls all tucked in for the night. Pour that in there. Again, this is just a 1-to-1 sugar water. I do put a little apple cider vinegar in it. And my understanding is that helps from like mold, black mold or whatever, growing in it too quick. But honestly, I don't think that this is in here long enough for any kind of significant mold to grow. Anybody have any recommendation for sticky gloves? Because I really don't want to ruin this pair by putting it in the dishwasher. But oh, they're not happy with me at the moment. But my hands are already sticking together. So maybe a little saddle soap? I don't know. All right, just taking a quick glance over the hive here. Looks like everybody's doing what they need to do. I'm not going to mess around too much more. I am going to put this box. Somebody died. Somebody just beat the big one. Okay, we will. Watch out, you big old drone, you. I mean, look at you, bro. You're so big. Big ass drone. Hey, so talking about big ass and my potty mouth. Last time, I had mentioned that I was going to be making soap. And I am proud to say, not only have I made soap, it's freaking awesome. So I've been using it. I've been testing it on my darn self. I wash, my booty hole with 1 bar. I got another bar. I'd use my armpits, and my junk, I use another bar. So it's all tested. I'm making sure nobody's like gonna break out from nothing funky. But yeah, it's really good, man. We made oatmeal milk and honey. We made I got a charcoal that I made, an activated charcoal. I got sandalwood and tea tree, cedarwood and tea tree, vanilla. I mean, and these things really are awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna show you those next time, but I just wanted to tell you, if I have a little bit of a potty mouth, don't worry, I got a great bar of soap to put in it. And it smells eatable, but I mean, I don't recommend that for anybody else, but for me, whatever. Hey. All right, so let's, geez, this is on there. Let's go ahead and take this piece of stone off real quick. I'm going to move you guys over here. I think you get a little bit better view. Okay. And now, let's come over here. Oh, that's my cellular device. Let's come over here. We got to get this. Hello? Novinaki. Geez, what I'm noticing is the bottom bar of this box is coming off a little bit. I don't really love that. I shouldn't be doing that. Hello, ladies. It is I. I am special, guys. Listen, you just got to go with it. That's what I do. Think about how my poor mother must feel. That's all I got to say. Love you, Mom. She's a pain in the butt, but she's also a saint, and gosh, I love her. But, Ma, you did leave me at a babysitter one time. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So, lots of bees on the top cover. Lots of bees in the box. We're going to set the top cover there by the entrance. So there is the 2-frame feeder in this hive right now. So this is one of the bigger feeders. I've got one of the 2 frames, and this one's like 2.6 liters or something. Or no, that's not right. It's like way more than that, actually. So this frame, nothing really going there. They started to build out a little bit. Slide that over. And just shift this one. All right, let's see. Oh my God. We got a lot going on this frame. Honey, capped honey, nectar. Trying to see if I can catch the light the right way, and I'd love to see some eggs. In there to show she's laying. I don't on this frame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one on that frame holder for a moment. And just let that sit there for a second. Let's come over here. Let's carefully just break these free. Your frame tool is your friend. Okay, so here, same thing, capped honey a little bit. Some drone brood. We've got some pollen, some nectar, and we got pupa at all different stages. Mama is doing the damn thing up in here. I'm not going to mess with this anymore. We're going to put this back. We're going to close this up after we give them some juice. We'll give them a little something to sip on. You know. And just because you're sipping doesn't mean you can't remember one thing. Oh, behave. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for a life at Walmart, but they keep moving everything in that damn store around. So again, this is what we got right there. Beautiful natural frame. We're going to pop this back in. Try not to roll any of these girls on the side. Try not to piss them off too much. Dropping that right back in. Remembering bee space. Pushing that frame over next to the other one. Trying to maintain that bee space. Well, if you guys squished, it's because you're not maintaining the bee space, ladies. Come on. I might have just squished one. I mean, you know, maybe not. I'm not sure. No, I am. I did. I will say, I think this feeder, it's obviously bigger. I don't necessarily love it for that fact, but I like it better because I feel like less bees will probably be dead in this one. As opposed to the other feeder. The other feeder has like a different method for them to get out. And I feel like this is just way better. Now I'm going to be a sticky mess. And so are you, ladies. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Trust me. Scheiße. All right, guys, you know what I'm thinking with this? Let me just move you real quick. Hold on. So I was smart enough to put tape, painter's tape, all over my camera buttons and stuff, so I didn't make them all sticky at least. Not that you guys care, but just pointing it out. I think I'm going to add another box to this, guys. There's a lot of bees in there for the amount of frames that they have. I'd love them to start drawing out. The other two boxes are not really done the way that I would like them to be done. So there's a deep and a shallow as brood chambers, and then there's a queen excluder with a honey super above that. And it should, I guess, be two, deeper boxes for your brood chamber, and then your honey supers above those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another deep on top of this. It might be a little too much space, but I'd like them to start to draw that comb out and give them a little bit more of a head start. That way, when it comes time to really start pumping some honey and get into production and flow, they've got some place to put everything. Also, they're going to need some place to lay more eggs. Mama's running out of room, so let's grab that other box and let's throw it on top. No crunches on that one. That was cool. All right, let's get the top cover. Oh, that's backwards. Oh, no crunches on that either. We're 2 for 2, baby. Woo! And I guess they do actually put some wax on these frickin' frames, because I don't know why, but I gave them like a little awning. I did it, and I just kept doing it every time I put the box back up. But because of the heat from, South Florida sun, that wax is melted onto the top of the hive lid. And I don't know, just you could see it. It's weird. Okay, so am I. Tell me something I don't know there, okay? All right, so we are going to check on what I have been referring to as Danny's hive or the rescue hive. And, the main goal here, again, I've never actually met Mama, never seen her on this one ever. I just got hit in the back by a bee, and it felt like somebody threw a ball at me. That was weird, cool, and odd at the same time. All of the above. Let's grab our hive tools. Let's move this box over here, which will give us a little bit of room to work. Let's put our frame hanger on that box there. We'll slide over their water bowl, which is really just a small animal water bowl jug that I've designated for them so they don't go swimming in my neighbor's pool, because, you know, nobody wants that. We do have some ladies on the front cover, on the hive lid. Now, I've seen people do this and knock and listen to how it sounds. I didn't hear any real difference, audible difference in the sound. Yeah, I didn't in there either. It does not appear that they started drawing any of this comb out for the honey super as of yet. So we're just going to set that down to the side for a moment. We do have a bunch of bees here on the queen excluder layer. Bear with me just one moment here, guys. Solo cameraman. Okay. Now I'm going to peel us off a queen excluder. Shoot some bees all over the place while I do it. Now, you could see some of that wonky comb they built up under there. That's pretty interesting. That'll probably go in our wax jar for wow, there's a lot of freaking bees in here though. Holy schnackes. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, this is all for them too. And I know there's a queen in here. She's laying. She's doing frickin' super. I'm going to leave her alone. I'm not going to take these frames all out. Especially because this is the rescue. The way that I put some of the comb in, it, and the way that they built it and repaired it, it's going to rip when I try and, wow, this thing is on there. Wow, geez. Sorry, guys. I'm talking, and I'm trying to peel this box apart, and I'm like, wow. Okay, there we go. Woo! All right. Holy God, there's a lot of girls in there too. Watch out, little lady. Coming down. All right, let's double check your angle of your dangle and make sure that, nope, your angle dangle is wrong. Oh, that's a way better angle of your dangle. Or dangle of your angle, however you want to go about that. Hey, smoker, where are you? Oh, I found you. Hello, pretty ladies. All right, guys, I just had this feeling of being like a sweatshop owner, you know, or like some kind of like, where you're getting all this work out of something or someone, and you know, they're not really getting much in return. Granted, they got a beautiful place to live, you know. I mean, they don't pay me rent, and I spend a lot of money on them. But geez, they are working hard for me right now. And as they're all coming in, I'm watching them. There is so much beautiful pollen that they're bringing in. There's red pollen, there's yellow pollen, all over their back legs. It is gorgeous, man. Let's help them with some housekeeping. Well, why'd you try and fly into my finger when I'm trying to help you guys clean your house? Come on now. Ladies, what's going on? What in the hell do we have here? Come on now, watch out. Oh, you're adorable, little baby bee. Let me help you. Watch out. I'm trying to help you. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but this little itty bitty bee's trying to fly with this rubber band. And, you know, I'll be honest, she was getting it. She was getting it. Let me just get in there for you. Got one more right here. Oh, shit. Sorry. That was unintended. All right, guys, so I'm not going to pull any of these frames out either, to be quite honest with you. They're really, really tight in there. They've got, you know, really good bee space on all of these frames. And I'm not going to mess up a good thing, but you need to move, lady. You need to go. That's not a good spot for you. I'm trying to push these frames to get there. Oh, somebody died. I heard it. Let's go ahead and let's just grab the funnel and fill this up a little bit and call it a day over here. And I think that'll do it for today's inspection, honestly. I was going to put these boxes on the ground, but let's save that for next time. Let's get these girls packed up for the night. I've got some other work to do for my day job. I got quite a bit of work to do for my day job, and that's funding all you ladies' extravaganzas, so it's kind of a priority, you know. Haven't hit the lotto yet. Keyword, everybody. Yet. It'd be nice. Now, I ran out of sugar water, so we're going to give these ladies just some good old vodka. Screw it. Let's see how they do. Drunken bees, you know? You seen the movie, like Cocaine Bear? Cocaine Shark. Well, this is vodka bees. Matter of fact, I think... Oh, no, that was the other hive. I was going to say, I thought this might be the Russians. That'd be perfect. Russians, vodka, vodka, Russians, bees, Russian bees, vodka, Russians, bees, vodka. See what I did? No? Okay. Stick to the bee content, Vinny. Don't quit your day job either. Heard. Okay. All right, I got more. I got one more mason jar filled of 1-to-1, and then we should be good to cap this back up and, like I said, call it a, other than spilling some sugar water on them, fairly successful inspection. And all over my damn gloves. Shit. Damn it. Alright, let's smoke them down a little bit so we kind of minimize the amount of crushing and crunching that we do. This feeder does not have as much as the other two, but that's okay for right now. That'll have to do. No crunchy crunch on that one. That was good. I'll take it. No crunchy crunch. Captain Crunch. Okay. It's probably a little bit of a better view for you. Let's throw our Queen Effluda on. Take out this here. There, Kittywampus comb. Add that to my little stash spot right there. Yes, sir. Okay. Put this right over back over there. Oh, matter of fact. Let me just piss these girls off all the way and really help them with some housekeeping. Right now I'm not being gentle with getting these rubber bands off, so I'm flipping bees all over the place. They don't love that. But hopefully that saved them a little bit of work, time, effort, you know. That one girl was literally trying to fly with a piece of rubber band, and it was still stuck on everything. So let's throw that Queen Excluder back on there. Grab our Honey Super from over here. And just to kind of recap what we did accomplish different today, we were able to put a second brood box on top of our split hive, and we were also able to positively confirm that not only do we have at least one queen cell being produced in our number 1 hive, or the OGs, but to quite the contrary, we've got like several queen cells in there. And that's just on the frames that I checked. I mean, there's at least 5. So I think we're cooking. I think everything is in a really good position to really start ramping up production. I know that they're bringing in pollen and honey elsewhere, and I've got a ton going on in my garden that's going to be giving them ample amounts of food. So I'm curious to see how they make out. Let's go ahead. Let's close this up. And there's only one other thing I want to do. Oh, just squish some. You can't win them all. So the only other thing I was thinking about doing over here today is, let me show you. So let's bring that there. Let's tilt that down like that. Now I've got 3 trays, or 2 trays rather. And then we are going to put we're going to put something heavy in them both. So we'll put that there. And let's put that there. And then we got some ground up pollen right here. Let's throw all this ground up pollen right there. I did spill some. Oh shit. Now I'm throwing things. Whoopsie. We'll put that in there. And now, you know, South Florida, girls gone wild. We got that sugar, that confection of sugar. And what's cool is they actually use this to help knock the varroa mites off of their back. Can't stick to the stick to them, and they'll actually, I got it on camera, and it's on my short videos. Check those out. But they'll fly upside down through the sugar to cover themselves in it and knock any of the varroa mites off. And then, you know what I might do though, guys? Hold on, real quick. I might move this over here, maybe block a little bit of the wind out, I think. I don't know how well that'll work, but let's try. Here you go, ladies. We got to put our stone back up over there. Let's just see if anything's going on. If they do anything with it. Well, we're still out here. Oh, ladies, dinner bell, dinner bell, dinner bell, dinner bell. That's so cool. They're doing it right in front of me while I'm holding the plate. Hold on. I got to bring you guys over here. That was so cool. Guys, watch this. They'll do it. Just wait a minute. Ladies. Oh, ladies. Come out and play. You just did it, damn it. Do it again. Oh, there you go. Oh, I think they're going inside and telling them all, like, hey, the ice cream man is outside. Everybody get their shit. Let's go. You see that bee? He's covered. That is a white bee. He just went in for a second get. That bee's name's Tony Montana. Look at that one right there. You see this? Oh my God. Upside down and everything right in front of... That's a drone. That big ass, that's a dude. Look, that bee is covered in white. It was just a powdered donut, I swear. Yeah, so we got, look, you see that? That bee is all up in that powder. Oh my, you can't even see where you're going, bro. You don't know where you live now. You guys are gonna be lost. Powdered sugar all up in your eyes. Oh yeah, look. They're getting rowdy. They're getting rowdy. Lettuce. You got powdered sugar. Let's see if these girls want to do it. Yeah, these guys haven't really gotten into much. But, alright, so that's really all she wrote. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this back here next to the rest of the pollen. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything all cleaned up. And go inside and get some work done. But my name's Vinny. This is Oh Behave. And I'll see you next time, you sexy YouTube mother lovers. Bye. The bee. The queen bee.